Disclaimer. This video is not meant to be taken seriously. Most of my thoughts shared are not how I truly feel about the DLC. So don't make me find 151 Diglett for a terrible trainer. Okay, mi amigos?
Greetings gamers, Agent S in, and...
Huh? Agent S? What are you doing here?
What are you talking about? I thought you invited me here.
Wait, what? No, I didn't. Agent S, you're not supposed to say that. We're trying to act like I didn't set this up, okay?
Oh, sorry.
It's alright. I mean, we could always redo that.
There's a little problem with that. You're already recording.
Wait, what? No! I like that Pokemon can follow you around again, but why isn't there an option to turn this off?
Also, most of them just fall behind, which really annoys me.
Why in the world does a place that have level 60 Pokemon have a Route 1 bug Pokemon that you find at level 2 in the beginning of the game?
This girl's name is Honey, and this guy's name Mustard. I hate and love that.
Ah, now I see why everyone chose Sword.
I'm not really a fan of how linear the Isle of Armor is. You have to go through one specific place to get through another. But on the wild area, you can go anywhere with varying pathways.
Why in the world are Cubfu and the two Urshifu forms the only new Pokemon they added? And no, the Galarian Slowpoke and Galarian Slowbro don't count.
Why are all the Pikachu clones in this game except Hatchery Zoo and Plusle and Minun?
Why did they bring back so many Pokemon from Gen 1? This makes no sense because we already have Gen 1 remakes on the Switch with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
This is the most beautiful area in the entire expansion pass. Too bad it's so dang confusing to navigate.
Oh cool, a new encounter. Let's see who it is. Ah, it's Shane! He's finally back!
After you beat the main story, there's a side plot with Hop. But why though?
Why are the Pokemon from the base game even here at all? I think only those returning Pokemon in the Isle of Armor should be here. Pause! What is that? If you look closely at the TV, you can see that Master Mustard is playing Pokemon Quest. Ugh!
So there's these mushrooms that can make any normal Pokemon Gigantamax. What would happen if a human ate that soup?
And if you want to make your Pokemon Gigantamax but you don't have any mushrooms, then you can go cry in a corner.
Why in the world do I need to find 151 Diglett for this guy?
And who in the world would even catch 151 Diglett anyway? What an idiot!
7.8 out of 10, too much water.
If there's a Master Mustard, then why is there no Master Ketchup? Anime!
What is Kirby's Echo Fighter doing in my Pokemon game?
Arrow was already annoying to catch in past games, but now it's at level 60, making it even harder to catch. Say it with me, y'all. Hip hip, no thank you.
Why is this even here at all? Because there was a Diglett and an item. Why is this here?
Yay! Tentacool from every other frickin' region is back. Hip hip, bleh.
There's just this one little island with a Pokeball on it. Amazing level design we got here.
Welcome to Beehive-shaped island, population combi.
If you have any EXP candies, the story mode is an absolute joke.
Ooh, M&J TV's gonna be mad about this one.
Traveling through this desert when it's sandstorming is next level torture.
Why did so little Gen 4 Pokemon return? Is Game Freak hitting a Gen 4 remix? No, don't deny it, Game Freak. I know you're hiding them.
Why can't you only catch one of the new Reggies?
If you count clicking on the left joystick once as a puzzle, then there's something wrong with you.
The whistle actually was never used for anything before this, so why is it a use now?
The legendary raid adventures are just so bland. It's basically just a gauntlet of raid battles. Ooh, how original! Also, you just gotta love how they give you a legendary right when you arrive there. That's not unbalanced at all.
Why did only the legendary and fossil Pokemon return? Yeah, it's good to see them back, but they should have brought back much more than this. Oh great! First we had Tentacool, and now we have Zubat. Hip hip, why? The Galarian Zapdos looks way too much like a Chocobo.
Catching Galarian Articuno is so freaking annoying. It's a huge pain up the rear end.
Let's be honest, who actually remembered Peony after the main story?
So, Pokemon actually has a decent enough story for once, but how did it take them so long to do this?
Why can't you catch multiple of returning legendary Pokemon. This makes no sense at all to me.
Yes! The best character from the original game's back!
I like how Sonia returns, but there's really no point for her to even be here. Don't you just love it how it snows in this area, and 1 foot away it's completely grass? Who needs logic, am I right?
Okay, why the heck does Slowpoke evolve into Galarian Slowking the same exact way as it evolves into Slowbro? Couldn't they have given it a different evolution method?
Why can't you find the Regis and Swords of Justice in the main game, but the rest are only in raid dens?
We got this instead of Pokemon Gun? Thank God!
I love how the original game only had 2 caves, and now we have 5 in the Crown Tundra, as if anyone actually missed them.
I love how Game Freak added this to a game that people saw as incomplete. That is some really shady shit. Oh yeah, that's right, I still gotta talk about the rating. I give the Isle of Armor a rating of a 7 out of 10. It's definitely good DLC, but there definitely are some problems with it. One, they brought back way too little Pokemon for this. I mean, yeah, they have a good amount of species here, but they definitely should have had much more. And I just find the story mode and the main campaign of this DLC kind of boring. Like, the first half was interesting because I was exploring this whole big new land. But after I got used to the whole land, it got kind of boring after a while, and that applies to the story mode too. And the characters here, they just aren't really memorable at all. I mean, like, I remember Sonya, Nessa, Milo, Charmander, Rose, Leon, and all those characters from the main game. But I can surely remember Clara and Master Mustard. Those are really the only characters that I actually remember, and the only ones that truly have a role in this campaign. So, yeah, I'm very much just keeping it short. There are a lot of great things about the Isle of Armor with, like, you know, a big whole new land to explore. There still are some Pokemon that weren't in the original game that are here. And the story mode is kind of fun for the first half. So, it does have all those things going for it. But some things, like the problems I discussed, definitely hold it back. For the Crown Tundra, on the other hand, that is a 9 out of 10. The Crown Tundra almost fixes all of the Isle of Armor's problems, but there's one problem that keeps holding it back: the lack of returning Pokemon. I know they brought back the fossil Pokemon and all the legendary Pokemon, which is awesome, but that's it. That's literally all they brought back. Oh wait, sure, they have Swablu and Relicanth and Absol. Ooh, big deal. I mean, we really could have used more normal Pokemon for the Crown Tundra than just this. And why the heck did they bring back the Hoenn starters, and the Sinnoh starters, or the Unova starters, or the Kalos starters, or the Johto starters, or the starters? I feel like all the starters should have been brought back if the Hoenn ones are going to be brought back. Plus, we just had Hoenn remakes like 4 or 5 years ago. Why wouldn't they bring Gen 4 back, or Gen 5? This doesn't really make any sense. And the Dynamax adventures aren't too fun, but they still are an easy way to get legendaries, so it's pretty much the middle of the road for that. But overall, we have a huge land this time. We got a big land this time. Like, oh my gosh, sometimes it is just over dauntingly big. That's how big it is. It's truly incredible. The selection of Pokemon brought back is pretty nice, though it may be a bit too little. They have legendary Pokemon, which is worth 5 points in and of itself. The land is so huge and there's so much to explore, and the characters are overall pretty more memorable in this one. Like, I can remember Calyrex, Peony, and some other characters too, like the mayor guy, for example. Don't remember his name. All I know him for is being a mayor. So, yeah. Crown Tundra, definitely a step up from the Isle of Armor. But how are both of them combined? Well, both of them combined get a rating of an 8 out of 10. Like, because, you know, when you got the 7 from the Isle of Armor and 9 from the Crown Tundra, you merge them together, you get 8, dummy. So, yeah, I definitely do think it's a good DLC overall. I do think it may be a little overpriced, but I still definitely do think it's worth it, because you do get quite a load of content here. And although there may not be as many returning Pokemon all put together in this DLC as I would have liked, it's still definitely a great DLC, and I would definitely recommend checking it out. And finally, I'd like to thank Agent S for joining me on talking about the Pokemon Expansion Pass. Thanks again, my friend.
No problem, I had a ton of fun cooperating with you.
And you all watching should definitely subscribe to Agent S, because he makes great YouTube content and he deserves much more subs than he has. I mean, 34, that's way too underrated, okay? I don't care who you are, you gotta admit it's underrated. So, if you want to be a good person, subscribe to Agent S right now. The link will be in the description.
Thanks for the shout out.
No problem. Anytime.
Alright, I have to go now. I'll just take this chocobo off your hands, and I'll be all good. I need it for my Final Fantasy playthrough after all. Thanks again.
Wait, what? Get back here! That's not a chocobo!